Yo, what's good? We live in Amazing Life Shop. Today we have the next episode of Meet the Owner. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself, show off his brand, tell a little bit of his backstory. We got a Q&A. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna walk him around the store, and we got a surprise for you at the end. So stay tuned.
What's going on, y'all? It's CEO Bill the Real. For those of you that know, my name is Bill Ellis Jr., the CEO and founder of Infinite Figures clothing brand. Some of y'all know this hoodie. Y'all know the brand, man. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about myself. Our brand, we're from Woodbridge, Virginia, Northern VA family. Y'all know where we be. We started this brand when COVID first started, 2020. So we've been around for a little while. We're down in Norfolk. We're up in Northern VA. We've been traveling all over. We're just trying to be worldwide, statewide, nationwide to worldwide. You hear me? Y'all know the vision. Y'all know what we be. Y'all know what type of time we be on. We bring the motivation, inspiration, man. Infinite Figures. Y'all know what it is.
All right. So first question I got for you is, what does your brand mean to you?
So what my brand means to me is a symbol of motivation and inspiration. The real meaning behind a brand is just to show people to never feel discouraged or never devalue yourself. Always look to innovate yourself and grow yourself up. You're always going to want self-inspiration, self-motivation. That's the best motivation. So that's just the message we really try to push, because we know, like, a lot of people don't try to discourage themselves for the way they are, for the things they do, you know what I'm saying? But you can grow out of that and you can become your best self, the best version of yourself. There's so much more. That's why we say we are forever wealthy. You have so much value in you. So we just want to let you know that through the fashion, through the merchandise, we just want that message to get across.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is somebody that y'all need to follow. Y'all need to shop. Y'all need to, cause I like the headspace. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna wrap up some more. I like yeah. All right, so what are some challenges that you face, like, on a daily when it comes to, we're going to speak on a business perspective, so if anybody watching this that's aspiring business owner, entrepreneur, etc., we're going to speak to y'all a little bit. So, like, what are some challenges that you face, like, running your business, like, personally?
Some challenges I face is, I'll say the main challenge we face is probably getting the merchandise out, distribution. Your distribution is so important, just because, like, you could start up a whole website and everything. You could do a whole drop online, restock online and everything, and nobody will buy your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't know your brand nationwide yet, worldwide yet. Maybe some people in your state don't even know your brand yet.
100%.
So you're going to have to use more ways to get out there, like going to pop-up shops, connect with people, collaborate with Amazing Life, collaborate with their store, collaborate with other storefronts, and really try to get your merchandise out there, because the last thing you want to do is just sit around and try to wait for it to come to you. Like, you can't do that. Yeah. You're going to have to wake up. You're going to have to get up. You're going to have to push it. Go figure it out. Yeah, get outside, man. Go push it. Even if you aren't selling merchandise outside, I'll say, like, once you grow a little bit more, start getting, like, business cards, wristbands to promote yourself and really promote it word of mouth, too.
Yep.
That'll really help you.
100%. Do you have any advice for somebody, like, around your age or, like, younger that might be an entrepreneur, like, existing or, like I said, aspiring?
I'll say a message I got to you is forever keep going. Don't stop. Please don't stop, because there's going to be a lot of times where you want to stop. Like, I'll give you sometimes, like, my merchandise has came out completely different from what it was supposed to come out. I've had to cancel drops. I've had to cancel pop-up shops.
Sell it for the low. You can't tax on it. You got to,
know
like, do a giveaway with it or something.
Yeah, like, it's been a lot of problems that have came up. Like, that's the thing with business. All it is a bunch of problems, and you're coming and bringing a solution to the table.
Right.
That's really it. Yeah. So if you're not ready for that, then entrepreneur lifestyle is for you. But if you are ready for that, just continue to go up, because it's going to be a lot of problems. It's going to, like, hit you in the face. It's going to hit you in the gut. It's going to hurt. You might even cry.
Right.
I ain't going to lie. You might cry. But you're going to have to figure out a way and keep going.
That's the definition of, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
That's what
or everybody would be successful in it. It's like, it's definitely like, I feel like with brands being so trendy right now versus it being personal to people, which sucks, but it's like, one that separates, like, people that's genuine with it versus people that's just trying to have, like, a TikTok brand or, like, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. But, like, it's also just lets you know how much people really want it, because it's like, I could have been gave up for real. It's just like, it's going, like, you know what I'm saying, it's going to get separated.
Facts. And it takes time too, like, don't forget that, like, I started this brand when I was like 15. That was back in 2020. It's 2023 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning things, still going through adversity, still facing adversity, still experiencing new things. I just hopped on a podcast literally this year. Or like I just had a pop-up event last year. Like not even my first year, not even my first 2 years, I had a pop-up event. You know what I'm saying? Or like I know way more than when I first started. So you're just going to learn new things. You're just going to experience new things. And all it is, the thing that's missing from everything is time. Everything takes time.
It's a marathon.
It really is.
Yeah. That's definitely something I always try to like preach to people is that like one, patience is going to be the most important thing. Like you're not going to even like for me personally, like me and my fiance have been doing like content for years. Like since we've met, we've been doing YouTube. We've been doing this. We've been doing that. As soon as TikTok got started, we was on it because we were content creators before TikTok. So it was like we've been, you know what I'm saying, doing it. And it's like we still like numbers. We still like collaborations. We still like ideas or like just doing the work. Like we still, you know what I'm saying, be not motivated to do everything that we could be doing. So it's like we look up and it's 5-6 years later and we still not up there. It's like it really be like that. Patience is gonna be your best friend when it comes to entrepreneurship. Falling in love with the process is the best thing you can do. Because if you're just waiting to get to the finish line, you're gonna just be chasing that finish line. It's gonna be like a vision that you can't even see. Like you can't even see the end of it. So it's like don't focus on your end goal. Like a lot of times people be like, oh, like what's your goal for the next 5-10 years? And I'm like, that gives me anxiety. I cannot think about the next 10 years when I'm living here now. Like you really have to look at your current situation and figure out what you can do today. You're worried about something 10 years later. It's you have to have visions, you know what I'm saying? You have to plan it out. Especially if you plan on being a billionaire, you do have to plan it out, like granted. But it's like focus on your now. Like don't worry about too much of the future. It's like you look at what you can do now because stuff changes. You think in 10 years from now, when whole time like technology is going to be different, money is going to be different. We might not even have cash in the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just focus on now. Like that's something else I be trying to tell people too.
Wise man told me, he said plans are meant to be changed.
Yes. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Yep. People like, what you doing tonight? I don't know. I'm trying to see what I'm about to do now. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like I don't like to think too far in the future because you never know. Yeah.
You most definitely got to put the work in now, especially be consistent with it too. Like don't think you just gonna show up one time and it's gonna blow up. Like nah, man. Like we've been doing this for a long time. It took a lot of hours, made a lot of videos. We still ain't hit 1 million views on one video, but you know what I'm saying. Some people get lucky and that's just what happens, and you turn into like a TikTok brand and everything. But the real motive behind it, we're just trying to like build a brand, like a real brand, like a 20-year brand. Like you look back and you be like, dang, this the new black-owned Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing we're trying to get going.
Meaningful, yeah. I feel like people just be dropping stuff because they can, and it's lucky for them because it works for them. They make money, like it's cool. But it's like you got people that's really like, it's really, you know what I'm saying, it's in you for real. Like this really something that you're passionate about, a message that you genuinely want to get out and spread. Like I tell people all the time, like the money is not really the most important thing to me. This message that I'm wearing here, that's really what I want people to understand and relate to their life and figure out what it means to them. Because it's just like, there's a little spill on psychology. We can just get to understand stuff a little bit more. Our lives can be changed. So it's like if we keep this stagnant kind of mindset, then it's like we living horribly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you just unlock a little bit, you know, things, the keys and the passwords to life, you can live a little bit easier. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, that's a different story for a different day. But long story short, it's like me personally, when I created my brand, it was during my darkest days, like my darkest days. So it's like me being able to grow with the brand and learn from the brand. I've been able to learn like just different pieces of life that kind of gear you to where you need to be. So it's like change your mindset, change the way you think, and that'll help you live a better life. That's why I always say it's a lifestyle, and you know, just stuff like that. Like there's little keys and stuff here and there.
Innovate yourself.
Right.
Because the process could be so good, but if you're not self-innovated, then the process ain't gonna get done.
Yep. I got one more question for you, and then we're gonna do the store tour, and then I got the surprise for y'all. All right, so the last question I got for you, when you hear living youthful forever, what does that mean to you? What does that make you think of? How does it make you feel?
I would say the way it makes me feel is to keep the same goals that I had when I was, while I am in my youth. Keep them same goals. Like, let's not switch up the vision. Like, keep this vision and let's push it. Like, keep the same vision that I had when I was 17, 16, anytime before that, like, in my youthful state. Like, let's continue with that vision. Let's push that vision. Like, my vision, just turn my brand into a multi-million-dollar brand. Try to get my mom and family in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep that drive going. Keep the same drive, the same energy. Keep that here. Never change that. Keep that youthful energy. Excuse me.
I like that. That's kind of the first time I heard somebody really like spin it that way, and that's kind of like what I be trying to tell people. Like that, what it means to me. I love that everybody has their own like idea of it, and obviously that's why I asked, because everybody should. Oftentimes, like, just to connect with what you're saying, piggyback off of that. A lot of times when I'm telling people about it, I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, when you're a kid, you're always curious. Like, when you get older, you think, not like specific people, but like in general, you tend to think, you know more than you do, which is ignorance. You just, can't nobody tell you nothing, or like you think that that's the end, and it's not. We're forever learning and growing. You can always be a teacher and a student, always. I'm always a teacher and a student. So it's like, if you, as a kid, like, we always curious. Like, kids are so curious of everything. We're made curious. Don't ever keep getting told what to do. Like, especially like us people of color, we're so used to being told what to do that we don't ever explore and do anything on our own. We're told to do this. We're told to walk in a straight line, that you never think to like trip off to the side of the line and look and, you know what I'm saying, see something else, like take a different path than everybody else. So it's like, always stay curious. Kids are fearless. Kids are pure, they're innocent, they have no fear. Nothing has frightened them or scared them or done anything to them. They're innocent, they're pure. So it's like, kids are fearless. Stay fearless. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that we can go on, but I like the way you spent it, because it reminds me of kind of like how I see the brand as well. So
Sure.
That's lit.
Keeping that self-motivation.
Right. So anything else that you want to say to the people? Anything at all?
Yeah, I would say honestly, man, go get started.
Right.
Go do it, man. Like, the people that's just writing down, saying, I want to start a brand, or they saying it out their mouth, or you want to go and do nails, do hair, start your own business, go to school for this, that, and the third. Go do it, man. Like, ain't nobody stopping you but you.
Right.
You hear me? So you can do anything you put your mind to. Keep going with it. Go all the way with it, man. If you gonna do it, go with it. You hear me? Don't BS with it.
Agreed.
And you're hearing it from the very best CEO, Bill the Real himself. Y'all know my saying, we are forever wealthy. Never forget it.
I love it. You like it, I love it. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode. We're not done yet, though, because I told y'all I got a surprise. So what we're going to do now is show you guys some of his merch. So he actually has some items that are now going to be featured in his store, so you can come through and shop. So if you can't catch him, he can't pull up on you, come pull up and cop in person. So let's do a little walkthrough.
Alright, y'all, so we got the first hat here, Volume 3 collection. This is going to be our lucky hat. This is part of our lavender collection. Reason why we did, I said lavender collection, Clover collection, because it's green, you hear me? Hey, Clover collection. We dropped these back in March. We just wanted to give like a spring filling, open filling, Volume 3, so it's a new collection, it's a new piece, a whole new thing we got going on. So make sure you go tap in with that. And then we got our new colorway of our Volume 3 collection. That's going to be our sunset colorway, you hear me? The thing behind this design, we made this design like 2 years ago back in high school. So we just decided to bring back that old vision we had and just pull it and put it on the hat. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing wrong with pulling up some old designs and going back through with it. Yeah, hope y'all liking that hat. That quality on there. That's that Chanel patch, you hear me? Us. Yeah. Then we got the shorts right here. Put y'all onto these mesh shorts, man. Let me tell you something. These gonna be the shorts of the summer right here, man.
They already know it.
We are forever wealthy. Y'all know the saying. Man. It's cool. It's breezy. Ladies, guys, boys, girls.
Right.
Hey, y'all gonna want these shorts. I'm telling y'all, cause we gonna be outside this summer.
I'm saying. Everything is up for grabs. Y'all come shop.
Yes, sir. That light drink. The crop hoodies and everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
Thank you.
But look, thank you to Amazing Life Store. You hear me? Come tap in. Come get that merch. We are in the store, man. The shorts, the hats, the hoodies, they all here. You hear me? But like I always say, I got to close out on this, man. We are forever wealthy.